So honestly, going through all of these, I'm getting powder all over myself.
Legend has it that 500 years ago, the Sultan of Turkey was having trouble coping with his mistresses, so he ordered the invention of a unique dessert for them, leading to the creation of the Turkish delight, and the recipe hasn't changed since. Here in Istanbul, Turkey, it's so popular with both locals and tourists looking to satisfy their sweet tooth that you can now find Turkish delight stores in every neighborhood of the city.
Turkish delight, called lokum in Turkish, is a family of confections that's been around since at least the 18th century, if not centuries more. It's a super popular sweet that's known and found all over the world, but it's not quite the same as if you get it here in Turkey. So today we're gonna head off to one of the more famous places that sells Turkish delight here in Istanbul and give it a try for ourselves. Come on, let's go. So we've arrived at one of the Koskas here in Istanbul. This is one of the larger locations and it's down here in Karakoy. Koska has been around since 1907, so it's one of the older and more famous places that you can go to try Turkish delight. So we're gonna head on inside and try some for the first time. Wow, there's so many different kinds. So it looks like you can get a lot of different kinds of Turkish delight just on their own by weight. But then they also have a lot of pre-packaged ones. Probably, you know, if you're a tourist and you want to take some home or just snack on them, they've got them like prepped and ready to go. Yeah, they've got tons of stuff in here. The traditional Turkish delights are usually flavored with things like bergamot and rose water. And then there's also a bunch of different varieties that have nuts in them, so I think we're gonna have to try a combination of all of them and see what they're like. They even have samples. So inside the store itself, there's so many different kinds of candies and sweets beyond just your typical what you'd think of as Turkish delight. So they have lots of pre-boxed ones around here. Different flavors like pomegranate, got pistachio, and these bigger boxes are 58 Turkish lira, so that's what, just over $8. So not bad for 400 grams, that's pretty big. Got ones with different kinds. These are all like the nut ones. Pistachios, apricot, so all of those are around $8, so not too bad. So I think definitely one of the most popular ways to try the Turkish delight is to pick and choose for yourself. So all of these are just by weight. So it's per kilo and you can just mix and match, choose whatever you like. So that's what we're gonna do today. So we can choose whichever little special ones that we like and give them all a try. Can I have that? Could we get some Turkish delight? Yeah, can we try one of those ones at the bottom? One of... So we're gonna just try a bunch of different ones here. So some of the traditional ones, some with nuts and that kind of thing as well. So let's take a look. And can we get a piece of this one?
Pistachio?
This one? And then should we get...
Honey pistachio.
Yeah, one? Yes. So, just one. These and none of those. Yeah. And just one chocolate. Okay. Finished. Yeah. We got a lot of Turkish Delight. Let's see what it's gonna cost us. Oh wow, that's pretty heavy. So we got a bunch of different ones. So it looks like it's gonna be about, let's see, 15, 5, maybe about 25 lira or something like that. So what's that, about 350 or something? Wow, if so, that's actually really good. It's pretty heavy. We got quite a few different kinds. So let's go pay and see if that's actually how much it was. Wow, okay, so that actually only cost 26 Turkish lira, which is just less than $4. So that's actually honestly super cheap. Some of those were 200 Turkish lira per kilo, and I understand we're not getting a kilo's worth, but they're pretty heavy, so I was expecting it to actually be more than that. So honestly, that is crazy cheap, to be honest, for the amount that we got. So yeah, I'm super excited to try all these different ones. Okay, so we're ready to try our Turkish Delights. We're pretty lucky actually because this Costco location has seating outside, whereas a lot of the ones by us in Taxum don't. So we kind of lucked out with that. So let's see what, wow! Oh, that's awesome. We actually got a lot more than I was thinking, although we did get quite a few. She did pick up a lot while we were there. So it looks like we got some of the, I think they're less traditional, the ones with the nuts and things like that, and the more traditional ones are just obviously the plain ones. So we got a nice variety of both. So yeah, let's just try some out. This one looks pretty intense. Looks like we've got some pistachio. I don't know if you can see when I bite into it. It's hard to describe. It's like a jelly type of a texture, but almost like a jujube or something like that, because it's also quite firm. This one almost has like a cherry or a rose taste to it. And the pistachios are really nice because they're crunchy against the chewiness of the locum. Let's try one of these plain ones here. Oh, that's chewier. So some of these bottom ones I think were more like fruity ones. Yeah, this one's actually a bit more chewy, like a gummy. This one has a very floral flavor, almost like actually like a rose. That other one I think was more like a cherry. This is like a rose floral flavor to it. That's really nice. Okay. Oh, that's a mint one. There's like a candy cane. Alright, I should make like a pile of ones that I've tried here. Things are gonna get sticky real fast. Oh, orange. Like a mandarin flavor. I must say, as I'm trying them all, the flavor is really, really powerful. Like it's really strong. You know, sometimes you have like a gummy candy and you can barely taste the difference between all the different colors. But the flavors are really good. You can really tell the difference between each one for sure. Another pistachio kind of one. Yeah, this one it's more, you can mostly taste the pistachio because you can see there's a lot less of the actual sort of gummy to it. This looks like another pistachio one, maybe coconut out on the outside. That's a tough one. Kind of like a date flavor, actually, more like a raisin kind of date, which makes sense because it's so dark. Should we try this chocolate one? Don't know how I feel about it, to be honest. It's like chocolate on the inside too. It's mostly just chocolate. I don't know how I feel about that one. I don't think I love it. It's too chocolatey. It's too chocolatey. When they're supposed to be fruity, shouldn't be chocolatey. Another like pistachio kind of one, but a different color, so. That's a hard flavor to determine. So this one is, almost looks more nougaty, like it's gonna be harder or something like that, like a hard nougat. Oh. No, these are actually soft as well. Hazelnuts, we got this one. Yeah, so I was expecting this to be hard because it definitely looks like it should be a harder one. But that's really soft and nice as well. Coconut again. The white one. Yeah, that's coconut one. Ooh, that's really nice. This looks like another nutty one. Almonds. They're so fresh. All of them are so, like the texture of them is so gummy but so fresh, you know, like so soft. None of them are like extremely chewy. They just kind of mush in your mouth once you get chewing. They're really, really good. Wow, Turkish Delights are delicious. I can see why they are a delight. This one, pistachio again. Ooh, this one's super soft. Just a white one. More like a coconut kind of flavor, that one again.
How many did we get?
A lot. So we got this really long looking one. I hope it's different or special or something. Oh, it's a bit chewier. And honestly, it tastes like perfume. Like it actually tastes like if you were to spray perfume in your mouth, that's what it tastes like. But it's nice. I like it because it's so different. Like, when do you get these types of flavors in just regular gummy candies? They're always boring and, you know, strawberry, lemon, orange. So that's really tasty. There's like 3 left to try. There's so many. There's so many. I've been saving a special one for last, so we'll get to that. There's one here. Strawberry. Just one of the plain ones. Honestly, the plain ones are really good. I think they might be my favorites because they just have so much flavor to them. Ooh, this one's super squishy. That's like a cherry. I'd say that's a cherry. The one I've been saving for last is this one with like rose petals on the outside. And when I was looking up stuff to do with Turkish Delight, the rose is like the rose water flavor is one of the more traditional original ones. So interested to see what this tastes like. Let's do it. Wow. So there's pistachios in the center, rose petals on the outside. Very much tastes like rose, very floral. And it's interesting because the rose petals on the outside are dried, so they're crispy as well. So it gives you a crispy texture to it, as well as the nuts on the inside. This one is like a mouth flavor explosion. That's really tasty. For our decent sized box of Turkish Delight, it only cost us 26 lira, which is about $3.50, which honestly I think is a really, really good price for what you get. They're such good quality, so much better than any type of candy you would get in a bag from a grocery store or anything like that. So they are 100% worth the price. Something you have to try when you're in Turkey, and I can totally understand why these are so popular here and all over the world, but you definitely have to be in Turkey to try the real Turkish Delights. Thank you so much for watching our video. We hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please don't forget to hit the like button and definitely don't forget to subscribe. Okay, I think I'm going to devour the rest of this box. We're hungry to travel. We'll see you next time.